it improved a lot, and then I actually went to the next level.
안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, my dear brother just took IDP bench test at Loma Linda, and I'd like to hear from him how the exam was and how he was nervous about it.
Oh.
Okay. How have you practiced your IDP bench test?
Basically, I just practiced for 2 weeks. Because I have a work in Korea. I was working as a dental assistant in a dental clinic. Yes. And then I didn't have a lot of time to practice in Korea. But then I filed for the vacation for 2 weeks, so I came to the States and stayed with Shiwan brother, and I practiced for 2 weeks, like every day, with this setup.
With this setup? Okay. How did you feel when you first, like it has been quite a while not holding the handpiece, right? How did you feel when you first held the handpiece?
It was very awkward for me. Actually, it wasn't so long ago, because I had a mission trip last October, or yeah, something like that. And then until now I didn't hold a handpiece. So it's been like maybe almost 10 months. Not 10 months, 9 months or 8 months, something like that. And it was very awkward, and I made very bad preps at first times. So bad.
How did you feel?
I was miserable.
Miserable. Yeah, right. Even me, when I first practiced, I was thinking, wow, is it possible? Because during the time I watched Dr. Stevenson's video, and he's so good. And I was thinking, wow, it is like, I feel like, oh, it is too far, to go. But then, yeah, so after 2 weeks of the experience, how do you see about your preps?
It improved a lot, and then I actually went to the next level.
What do you mean by next level?
I mean, I wasn't really serious about doing the preps even when I was in dental school. But as I was practicing for this bench test with Shiwan, I realized a lot of things, like a lot of flaws I have with my preps. And then now I see all the flaws I have, and then as I improve, I think I have a next level in this.
Yeah, that is the same thing that I feel as I'm taking the IDP program, which is that like 6 years in dental school is not enough. Actually, we study in dental school just to graduate, right? And by the time, even though we graduated, we are not still ready. So probably that would be the same thing that you'd feel as you go through the IDP. You feel that, oh, these are the things that I know, and these are the things that I want to improve as I take the IDP program. So hopefully you will get accepted, and yeah. Yes. Yes.
Sure, will.
Yeah. Yes. How did you feel during the exam time?
Actually, I'm a type of a guy who worry a lot before the exam. So sometimes like my heart beats a lot that I cannot even focus on the exam sometimes. And I drink coffee a lot before. Yeah, something like that. But now it's a dexterity test. What I was saying was about like written exams, like midterm, final, or something like that. But then it's my hands-on exam, so it's like, but I wasn't that nervous even before the night. There were some times like when I imagine myself walking into the testing site and then doing the prep and maybe imagine myself making mistakes during the test, it made me a little bit nervous and then worried. But then but generally I was actually very okay. I had a good sleep, and then even the test morning,
Even the test day.
even on the test day, before the test, I even took a nap for an hour. So it's like I was very okay. And when I even walk into the test room, I wasn't nervous at all.
Wow.
But then when I was actually doing the prep, I was actually even my whole body was shaking. even my head.
Oh.
So my vision was blurry, like it
Wow.
was shaking, and then it was like, that's what I felt. It was crazy. So I kept praying and praying, and actually I prayed a lot.
Wow.
I prayed a lot even before the day, and then that's why maybe God gave me that peace in my mind,
Amen.
in my heart. But then maybe during the test day, at actual test, maybe like I was putting a lot of force in my body. So yeah.
I know it is a pretty stressful. A lot of investments you have put on just for this exam, right? So hopefully you will pass and fulfill the dream to be a dentist.
Thank you very much.
What motivates you the most to pursue this path?
Like you mean dentist in general, or
Dentistry
or
in
IDP?
general and the IDP, because IDP is not an easy program, right? A lot of competition and very narrow window for you to get into it. So what pushed you to take this course?
Actually, dentistry wasn't my choice
Mm.
in general.
Oh.
My parents wanted me to take dentistry.
Oh.
Like actually, it's actually funny. Like my parents, when I was very young, like maybe in the kindergarten, my mom used to say a lot like, "I want you to become a dentist."
Oh,
And
really?
yeah.
Why?
She's been saying it for many years. I mean, until I became, I decided to study dentistry.
Oh, is your mom a dentist?
No,
Then-
nobody in our family.
Oh, really? Interesting. Okay.
But my mom just, I think my son, I hope you will become a dentist someday. And I was like, becoming a dentist in Korea is very difficult. Maybe maybe it's possible, but I'm not so interested in studying. But then now here I am. So I was like, funny. I told my mom like, you know how funny the life is. It's like you used to say a lot about that, and then now I'm about to become a dentist in the
Wow.
States. Yeah.
Woohoo!
Maybe.
Exciting. Man,
Yeah.
your mom will be so happy seeing
Hmm.
his son becoming a dentist.
Yeah, so, but then the true motivation now is, before it was actually fun. Like, maybe when I got into the proper, it was a lot of studying first, and then it got me sometimes discouraged. But then when I start having practicals, like having patients and stuff, when I actually engage into dentistry, I started having fun. And then beyond that, I want to do something more serious things with dentistry, like it's not related to dentistry, can I?
Yeah, sure, of course.
Yeah, like I want to help a lot of people, maybe with money, also with my talent, and also want to prove my life to many people around me, that around me who are very skeptical with my life. because a lot of people think that I am crazy. Because of my faith that I have, they don't believe me. But I want to prove them that I'm going into the right path.
Wonderful. Yes, right. So my brother is having a faith that is that cannot be understood easily by general people, because believing God is something which is believing not being seen. But my brother is pursuing the faith that Romalinda shares to the world, and he is facing some challenges. Yeah, so pray for him that may God guide his path and enlighten people that God whom he believes and the Romalinda teaches is the God that really loves us and wants us to be saved. Yeah. So that is our prayer, and
Amen.
thank you for sharing wonderful stories and encouragement. May hopefully this video may encourage you to keep pursuing what you want to do and what God has desired in you. And there are times that you may face some discouragements, but keep be strengthened and have faith in God that in perfect time He will make it.
Amen.
We are not sure that you will be accepted, but I know that this will be a part of your story
Of course.
that may strengthen you or grow you. Yeah, and for sure. So do you have any tips that you'd like to talk to the audience?
I don't know who will watch this.
Yeah. Let's say
But-
IDP preparing, students and doctors.
Any tips?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. While you're studying dentistry in your country, like maybe in a foreign country or in your country, and maybe you may not see the future there. Like, what am I gonna do after I graduate? I cannot even work in the country, or I cannot even get a license, or something like that. Or you hear a lot of other stuff like, oh, if you go there, like maybe there's other way. If you go there, there's other way, or yeah, there's no way I'm making this. But if you just don't give up and choose this path, you'll make it someday, like for sure. Because when I first got into the dental school back in the Philippines, there were some Korean dental students, dentistry students, including me. Maybe they were about like 5 to 6. But when I was about to graduate, there were only me left.
Wow. Yeah, that is also same case. Same with me. Even though we graduated, like Koreans graduated, most of them are doing some English teacher works or working as a dental assistant or doing something else. So, but one of my senior got into IDP, and she was the first graduate who went into this program from Adventist University of the Philippines. We graduated from the Adventist University of the Philippines, and while I was in the military, she graduated and she began to work. So that was something very short, short path. So I also decided, wow, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Yeah.
Just don't give up.
Yes, don't give up. And there are many schools in USA that offers this program. Even though financially it is burdensome, but one of my alumni, senior, very long, how to call that? Old senior.
Yeah, all
Yeah,
senior.
old senior told me that why are you going to give up your dream because of, big dollars, big money? Your dream is more valuable than such money. Yeah, just to come to USA, things will be, ironed out, So I just trusted that word and I came to USA and I began to see the ways that I can make it through. So don't stop, pursue, pray, and seek help. There is a Bible verse: if you knock, the door shall be open. If you seek, you shall find. So in the same way, there's a God who is always a great our support, and also God works through many people, and He does miracles for you. But make sure that once we become a dentist, we don't forget about those graces and the mercies that we have received, but we also stretches our hands to fulfill the miracles in other people's life. That's why God is preparing us and letting us to go through.
Yes.
If the path has been so easy, we might think that it is because all because of me and my family. But God, allows us to go through this hard path for us to realize and do good works in the future.
Yeah. Amen.
Last word.
Last word. It's done.
Okay. All the best. May God bless you.
Guys. Yeah.
And
God bless you.
we are looking forward to see the next story of Dr. Lee. Whether he will pass or not.
It's good if it's in March. It's bad if it's in August or September.
See you then. Bye bye.
See you. Bye bye.
알지. 합격할 줄 알았지.